Hey guys, here's how to make your snake juice even better. I decided to make this video for all my friends who do snake juice dieting, saltwater dieting, whatever you want to call it. Here's how to make your snake juice, your salt water for fasting, even better. Check this out. But first, for people who wonder why in the world are you drinking salt water while you're fasting? And I'm not going to get into defending fasting here. Fasting is awesome. 48, 72-hour fast on a regular basis is the bomb. If you think that's a problem, then you're stupid and you don't know what you're talking about. But if you're drinking your salt water like you should be when you're fasting, it's for electrolytes. Okay, we all know that. But there's some other stuff you can put in there that'll make it even better. Some people are worried about muscle loss when they're fasting. You don't need to worry about it too much, but you will lose negligible amounts of muscle when you're fasting. It's just a fact. And the best way to prevent muscle mass loss is going to be, one, throwing some borax into your liter of water every day. Cole doesn't usually talk about this because he knows that you can overdose on that stuff. I mean, it's not going to kill you. I mean, theoretically, maybe it could. But I've read a lot of the science on it says you have to drink a lot of it. But the problem is a lot of it is a small amount. Okay, so you don't want to take a teaspoon of that stuff a day. Instead, you take 1/16 of a teaspoon, just a pinch, a very small amount, and put that in your liter of water every day. You'll be fine. And there's some people who take even more than that and they're still okay. So don't worry about it. It's not going to kill you. Buy that in the laundry detergent section at Target. I know you're thinking laundry detergent. No, it's a completely safe, digestible compound. You can drink it. And again, that's going to help you maintain or increase your testosterone levels by 15 to 30%. Usually it's more around 15%, depending on the person. But that's really good, especially for guys who are, worried about muscle loss while fasting. The next thing is creatine HCl or hydrochloride, not creatine monohydrate. There's a difference between the two. The monohydrate will make you look bloated, and you don't want to do that while you're on a diet. So get the HCl and make sure you get pure creatine HCl with no additives at all. It'll be calorie-free, helps you maintain muscle mass. If you're working out, it'll actually help you possibly grow some muscle while you're working out and fasting. And it also helps keep your muscles hydrated, okay? And it's also a nootropic, which means that it helps with brain function. Most people don't know that, but it'll actually help your brain while you're fasting, which is great. And no, it's not going to interrupt your fast. It doesn't raise insulin levels or blood sugar levels at all. In fact, in studies, creatine has been shown to lower blood sugar levels, which doesn't matter to you if you're fasting and doing ketogenic refeeds of like 500 calories every few days. It's not going to matter. Your blood sugar is already dead low. But if anything, it's going to help, not hurt. Creatine HCl is awesome. The other thing is green coffee bean extract or powder. Okay, it's chlorogenic acid, great for fat loss. It will actually increase your fat loss. And no, it doesn't have any caffeine in it. It's naturally caffeine free. It has like a minimal amount of caffeine. It's something like 2%, but it has no effect on you. But you have to go to Amazon or something to find it in powder form. I don't think you're going to find it at the grocery store in powder form. But you can buy it on Amazon for like $15. And use the powder, not the pills. And just take the recommended dose. There's not a big reason to be taking more than that. Okay, you throw that in your liter of water every day and you're good. The next thing is alpha lipoic acid, which you can also buy on Amazon in powder form. You put a little, whatever the recommended dose is. Now, the funny thing with alpha lipoic acid is you can go way beyond what's often recommended on some of the supplements you'll buy. Trust me, you're fine. You can take 1,800 milligrams, 2,000 milligrams a day of alpha lipoic acid. And it's good for you. And there's a ton of research. They use it on diabetics to reduce blood sugar levels. Now, again, this is something you don't necessarily need because you're already going to have, no blood sugar. You're going to be very healthy, but you're fasting and doing a ketogenic diet. So you're good to go as far as that goes. But alpha lipoic acid is just another helpful, it's another beneficial ingredient that you can throw in there. What I would do is when you get to the point where you're maintaining and maybe you're eating some fruits and vegetables here and there, that kind of thing, then go ahead and take the alpha lipoic acid, throw it in there at that point, because that's where you're going to really get benefits from it. Or for use in the first 24, 48 hours. Okay, so it's a great ingredient. It's used on diabetics. It's fantastic, but it's not really needed on this particular approach to dieting because it works so well in terms of blood sugar anyways. You're not going to have high levels of insulin and all that. And finally, take some chromium, 200 milligrams of chromium or more. You can take more than that. Get some chromium powder and throw that in your liter a day, and you'll be good to go. Those ingredients are going to make your snake juice even better. No calories, nothing that's going to cause insulin spikes or anything like that. And it will help you maintain muscle mass. Again, you're not really at a danger or risk of muscle mass too much on this sort of diet. It's muscle sparing, but you will lose a little bit of muscle. And you can actually gain muscle if you add these ingredients and are doing a little bit of weight training, a little bit of exercise. You could actually find that you increase muscle mass a little bit while you're cutting. So, so keep doing what you're doing. Fast for long periods of time. Put a bunch of fat in your body, and you'll see the fat come off your body.